Hey guys, my name is Boy Chandra. I'm gonna tell you about my presentation, and I'm reporting from my room here. Just me sitting on the floor on my little room, and it couldn't getting better. And I just want to tell you guys that what will I do after this pandemic ends? I will probably hanging out with friends and um talking to a lot of people, having a conversation with uh all the people I know outside. And I just wanted to take a hike probably, and seeing the great view. And you know it couldn't be getting better if I'm not going to the beach and having my vacation there, because everyone has their own experience on the beach. So I just want to tell you that I really hope you guys are in a good condition and have a great day and feeling better in every single day. And so I'm gonna start with this. It may seem difficult to imagine now, but the coronavirus lockdown will end. One day, when the numbers tell us it's safe, we will leave our mask at home and return to the streets. Revive the economy and establish our routines, all of them. I mean, like, we're like for now, well, we know that economic impact will not be the same for all countries. Something I've already commented on: the enormous importance of testing. Countries like South Korea or Singapore that tested as many citizens as possible found that it did not make sense to confine people who had recovered from the disease regardless of their symptoms. And so they have been largely able to keep their economies up and running. This is a virus whose genome varies very little, which suggests that in those who have already developed antibodies, reinfection is unlikely, and that the efficiency of a future vaccine when it is developed will probably be high. And then we got until such a vaccine is available, it will essential in be able to identify those who can move freely and those who, like, or older people or those with underlying conditions, will need to maintain protective measures. And then Germany has announced it will issue certificates to people who have developed antibodies against the coronavirus, and who will therefore be able to return immediately to work, regardless of whether or the acquisition of these antibodies has caused people virtually nothing because they have been symptomatic or because they have been through major illness. There is no doubt that in the post-pandemic scenario, those who have antibodies will have able to enjoy certain advantages and freedom of movement that other will not. And the question increasingly is no longer whether we will return to normal after the pandemic, but whether we really want to return to normal. Do we want to return to gridlock cities, high levels of pollution, inefficient health systems, or to schools and colleges that could be improved? And shouldn't the lessons learned during lockdown and the fight against COVID-19 encourage change? We got three options there. If many companies have been forced to try out teleworking, should they not? Once the emergency is over, moved on to offer their workers flexible systems that allow them to work from home in a climate of trust that will enable them, for example, to avoid rush hour and be more productive in the process. And if we have been able to cleanse the air in our cities to levels unseen in decades, would it not be an idea to think about how we can maintain those levels? Would it not be good to speed up deadlines or withdrawing harmful technologies and rebuilding an economic on the basis of investment in clean technologies? We've seen that social protection seems fail in the face of an intrinsically global phenomenon such as a pandemic. So why not take on the challenge of building a more resilient economic system which protects the most disadvantaged, based on unconditional basic income? I don't think we will. If schools, the colleges have tested e-learning systems, should they not rethink the way they teach so as to improve in communication assessment systems, or allowing students with the flu to stay at home without infecting their classmates so they can attend classes remotely? In short, shouldn't this crisis be an alarm signal about the many things we need to change in education? And if we have a health system that is wasting resources on consultations that simply ask the patient to take a test or to show the doctor results of a test, should not be developed telemedicine to the fullest extent possible, or should we start monitoring our health parameters and processing them algorithmically, allowing us to predict public health disruptions more easily, and knowing for sure that our information is not being exploited commercially or even worse politically? And after that, labor, the environment, the economy, education, and healthcare are just five examples of things that should be changed after this pandemic. After this crisis, let me put it like this. Are we really sure that we want to go back to normal after this pandemic? Did we like that normally so much? And since we have managed to make a clean break with it, why not take advantage of fine move to something better? And teaching innovation of IE Business School since 1990, and now hacking education as senior advisor for digital transformation at IE University BSc, tells about the after this pandemic life will be different from before. So that's my presentation, and I just wanted to take a break here, and I just want to say that I hope you guys feeling better in each day, and have a lot of eating and drinking and probably resting. Get a lot of sleep, and get a lot of healthy food, and it's nice to do exercise by just uh, jogging out, uh, and do it ourselves. And probably be if you guys have a bike, you should probably biking. And then uh, just remember that if you guys having your course online, it doesn't mean you have to stay awake until 12 or anything to do that, or maybe you don't have to stay out late, and just sleep early, you guys. Uh, I think the better sleep schedule is from 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. um until 5, or maybe uh 4.5. And it could do we can do praying before, after we waking up, and it's and having a good and healthy breakfast after that, maybe at 7 or 8. And it couldn't get better if you guys have been, yeah, talk a lot of, talk to the people you haven't met for a while. I mean, you guys have already know that um this coronavirus, it been asked for meeting people, so you have to meet people as many as you could. The people, um the people you haven't met for like maybe for months or years, and uh, you better get to your phone and getting to chat one by one, and or maybe like this by record it, by just doing video call, or yeah, it couldn't it couldn't get better if I advising you, if if I advise you to be more productive at the time of coronavirus. But you guys should do your ability to passing time. I mean, listening, listen to music you like, uh doing such a thing you like, probably cooking, or even drawing, or maybe that's and doing those things that relate to art. I don't know, but uh if I think you guys have a lot of time to do what we can't get to do before the time of coronavirus. And I just think that um I hope this time we can we can think of, or yeah, or I mean, but I'm sorry, but I have this one to prove. This is a dream doing thing after this coronavirus pandemic ends. So this is, yeah, uh I would like to hanging out with my friends and doing such a lot of fun things, and loving, and it's kind of like chilling on the beach. Yeah, like this, like Augie. And don't forget to wear your glasses, and yeah, it's just a dream, and with a coconut's on, and probably doing my best wanting experience to do a hike here. So I just want to tell you guys, if you guys relate it so much to your life, and do whatever you want after this pandemic ends, I just really hope that I'm doing my best in my presentation here, and I hope you guys I hope you guys like my presentation. But um probably this one is so much worse than I do before in my presentation. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, and um I just hope you always feeling well. I mean, you're feeling, your body is your body are feeling well. Don't know, just wanted to say bye and have a great one.